Russell M. Nelson, head of Church of Latter-day Saints, dies aged 101. Russell M. Nelson, president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, died on Saturday aged 101 in Salt Lake City, Utah, the church has said. Dr. Nelson was the oldest serving head of the church and was revered as a prophet. He was credited with leading sweeping policy changes in the last decade of his life. His time as prophet will forever be remembered as one of global ministry, increased temple construction, and profound change, the church said. Dallin H. Oakes, who is expected by many to become the church's next president, remembered Dr. Nelson as someone with extraordinary modesty for a man of his great accomplishments. He is just the gentlest and sweetest person you could ever hope to associate with, and he will always be remembered that way, Mr. Oakes said in a statement. U.S. President Donald Trump also paid his respects to Dr. Nelson, writing on Truth Social that he was sharp and engaged in service up until the end. The life of Dr. Nelson is being remembered at a time when the church is also in mourning for 4 attendees of a Sunday service at a church in Michigan, where a gunman opened fire and set the building ablaze before he was killed by police. In 2019, the church made a surprise move under the helm of Dr. Nelson by pledging to roll back a series of anti-LGBT policies introduced in 2015 that had reportedly led to 1,500 people leaving the church in protest. Under Dr. Nelson's leadership, the church also severed its long-standing ties to the Boy Scouts of America in favor of designing its own youth programs and campaigned for the eradication of nicknames like Mormon to label the faith. The term, however, is still used in the title of the faith scripture, the Book of Mormon. Before he became president, Dr. Nelson was part of a team that developed a machine to support open-heart surgery. At age 31, he became the first person to perform the procedure in Utah. He was a heart surgeon who performed the first open-heart surgery in Utah in 1955 and conducted more than 7,000 operations. Trump wrote, "He was a physician, literally and spiritually, and will be greatly missed." He was named one of the church's top governing bodies in 1984 and became its leader and prophet in 2018, at the age of 93. After becoming president, he traveled to 32 countries and U.S. territories to visit church leaders and ministries. A polyglot, Dr. Nelson was conversant in 11 languages, according to his daughter. Dr. Nelson reflected on his life and career in a recent essay for Time to mark his 101st birthday. After more than a century of life and decades of studying both the human body and the human soul, I have found this to be true. We are happiest when we remember our divine worth and extend that recognition to others, beginning with our own families, he wrote. My faith teaches me that over 2 millennia ago, Jesus Christ preached these same laws of happiness, to love God and to love our neighbor. After 101 years, I can say that these are not abstract theological ideas. They are practical wisdom, he added. He died less than a month after his 101st birthday and is survived by his wife, Wendy, and 8 of his 10 children.